Welcome back into the Volume.com studio. Jay and Mel joined now by Chance Peña, who's nice enough to join us for the morning show, which not all artists are brave enough to do that. So thank you for that, Chance. But great to meet you. Met you for the first time a few minutes ago, and we've been chatting here in the studio, and so much fun to do it on the radio so that everybody out there in Radio Land can be part of it as well. So you hail from Tyler, Texas.
Yes,
we were talking a little bit about that, but you're now based in L.A.
Yep.
And how long have you been here in Nashville? Did you guys just get here?
Yeah, I got here Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Like midnight.
Okay. And I mean, are you have you been to Nashville before? Do you come frequently?
Yeah,
or?
I've been coming here since I was 17.
Okay.
16 actually. Yeah, 16 is the first time I was here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with your inspiration of wanting to become a musician?
It definitely facilitated it.
Yeah.
You know, I think coming to a place like this, especially as a young kid, your eyes get open to things that, you know, for me, they weren't open to in Tyler, Texas.
Yeah.
You know,
that's like when you're walking down the street and it could be somebody just like busking and you're like, wow, this guy can like shred.
Yeah.
I gotta step my game up, right?
Or you just hear music all over the place.
Yeah. So you've got, you're playing Bonnaroo this week, and that's what I was asking too. So this will be your first Bonnaroo experience.
First time, never been.
On a scale of, let's say, 8 to 10, how excited are you for this?
Say 10.
Yeah.
Say 10.
That's the right answer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The only right answer.
You passed the test.
Cool. That's right. That's right. But Chance going to be taking the stage Saturday at Bonnaroo. Also some dates with David Kushner.
Yes, sir. Buddy mine.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're doing New York 19th, and then we have UK, I think the week of July 1st.
How excited are you for that?
I'm stoked. Never been. So.
Never been to Europe?
No, first time. Yeah.
Nice.
Things will be dope.
And that's the way to do it.
Oh yeah.
Fly over because I got some gigs over in the UK.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I think we successfully talked him into playing at least one song.
Yeah, you wore me down. I'll do it for you.
All right.
If I must.
Well, now we're going to push for 2 songs. But first things first, which song would you like to play first for us?
I'm going to play a song I wrote called Sleep Deprivation. I wrote this a little over a year ago when I was sleep deprived. Hence the name. Stayed up all night just working on something. I find I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So if there's a task I'm trying to complete or something I'm trying to learn, I'm going to not stop. And in this case, not sleep until I learn it.
Oh, wow.
Eventually, I'd laid down, decided to try to get some sleep, and I realized I had to go pick up my buddy from the airport in an hour. So I just got out of bed, picked up my guitar, and the first thing that came out of my mouth was Sleep Deprivation's got me at my heels.
Wow.
Picked up my buddy, we wrote the song.
You picked him up, this was at LAX?
LAX.
Oh, an hour was enough? You must live very close to the airport. If an hour, you can get there in an hour.
Yeah, I pushed it, but, you know, he forgave me.
Right on.
2 minutes late.
And I think sleep deprivation is something that Mel and I are a little bit familiar as being morning show hosts, too. So I think this one's going to hit home. But again, we've got Chance Peña here in the Volume.com studio. We're also streaming at Volume.com/Lightning100. Here's the song Sleep Deprivation on Lightning 100.
Sleep deprivation's got me at my heels. This year taught me how it feels to be lost and ambitious. I've been on a mission, I won't stop till I'm done. I toss and turn almost every night. I pray to God I'm doing right by all my family's wishes. Lord knows I miss them, their love outshines the sun. So when I break down, I list off the reasons I'm here and I'm still breathing. Oh, I'm hanging on. Try to break around, make way for tomorrow. I'll find a way through the sorrow. One day at a time. Ooh. I see the world outside my door, constant reminder there's so much more than what I'm seeing. That thought is freeing but shakes me to the core. Settle down, get back. It's bad when it hits me in my heart like that. I know I'm exactly where I need to be. Zoom out for some clarity. So when I break down, I list off the reasons I'm here and I'm still breathing. Oh, I'm hanging on. Try to break ground, make way for tomorrow. I'll find a way through the sorrow. One day at a time, one day at a time, one day at a time. Ooh.
There we go. That's right. Chance Peña live here in the Volume.com studios. Sleep Deprivation, the name of that one, something we are all a little too familiar with.
And crushing it at 9:35 in the morning.
Yeah, when we're sleep deprived, that kind of song does not come out of it. That is for sure.
Not at all.
You just get like mumbling traffic reports.
Yeah.
That's the best you're going to get out of us.
Chance Peña joining us here in the Volume.com studio. Again, the new EP will be out on July 14th called Lovers to Strangers. And that really did. So how long ago did you write that tune? Is that
was like
a
year ago.
Okay.
I think probably a month after I wrote Sleep Deprivation.
Okay.
Came to Nashville. Me and my buddy Zach, who I wrote that one with, also wrote that and another one on the EP called Lonely Again.
Nice.
All in about a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
Well, you said, once you say you're going to do something, it's like you got to put your mind to it and get it done. That's right. That's right. So I was reading a little bit about, so you were on The Voice.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
Man, I think it kind of set the course of my career for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, similar effect is coming to Nashville or a place like LA. Like, your eyes get opened to the possibilities. Growing up in a small town, I mean, my parents always taught me to dream and always helped me and encouraged me to pursue my passion. But one, being on The Voice, like the first time I was around people my age that loved music and wanted to do that with their lives. So that was cool. Then you come to LA and you're like, oh, this place is real.
Yeah.
It's real and fake at the same time. But
right.
like, for 15-year-old me, I was like, this is not just in the movies. It's a real place where people are doing stuff.
And did you make some connections with some of those maybe fellow contestants or folks that were auditioning?
Yeah, that's where I met my buddy Zach.
Oh, there you go.
With. But really, for me, like, my biggest takeaways from The Voice were the experience, just getting all that under my belt, learning how things work, the ins and the outs, the do's and don'ts, and the relationships.
Yeah, it's all about relationships, definitely.
Surrounding yourself with good people.
And that actually, maybe at least in part, kind of led you to signing your first publishing deal.
Yeah.
Right? Which you've got a gold record. Where does the gold record hang in your house, man?
Hangs on the wall by the front door.
Of course. Everybody's going to see that, right? Yeah, that was, so that was something that, did you actually co-write the song with John Legend?
No. So originally, I was in New York, it's 2018, writing with some phenomenal writers. We were in the studio writing for an EP for me, and we had written one song one day, and Jesse, one of my co-writers, was like, I'm messing with this guitar thing, started the song yesterday, and he starts playing it, and we're like, okay, we're going to write this right now. So, but instead of going home, we write that, we come back the next day, we track it all. And at the time, like, I was still trying to figure out what my sound was, like what I wanted to do. And I heard the song, I loved it, but I was like, I don't know if this is like the direction I want to go right now. And I kind of just took my time figuring out some other stuff that I ended up putting out. But there's this one day where Greg, co-writer and producer, texted me. He's like, hey, can I call you? Are you around? And I was like, for some reason, the way he worded it, I was like, there's something to this phone call that's about to happen.
So at least he texted you first.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what made me, because I felt like if it was nothing, he just would have called me.
Right.
It was like, this is important. You need to make sure you have time to talk about this. So he called me, told me what's up. Someone from John's camp came in the studio. He was just showing them what he had worked on, and he played her that song, and she was like, John's got to hear this. And he heard it, and he loved it, and recorded it.
That's fantastic. Yeah. That's awesome. That's Conversations in the Dark,
Conversations
right?
in the Dark,
yeah. That's so he's already got a gold record. Off and running. Chance Peña here.
Truly.
I'm trying.
And again, the new EP will be out on July 14th. And the current single for that is In My Room.
Yeah.
Is that what we settled on as your second song?
Yeah.
That you're going to play?
Yeah, so it's the records with the lap steel. I mean, so this song, I was saying earlier, it's 2 chords and 1 long verse, but I'll give you the exclusive solo live version of it.
We love exclusive content here on Lightning 100. That's right.
We do love us some exclusive
and
content.
we also each Sunday morning we have Lightning 100 Unplugged, which is our acoustic show. So we'll be able to add it into rotation. Because we're getting an acoustic performance from it.
Man.
Again, Chance Peña here in the Volume.com studio. And yes, we are streaming at Volume.com/Lightning100. But here's Chance with that current single from the new EP, In My Room, on Nashville's independent radio, Lightning 100.
Say counting stars, you play the part of a soul missing home. Were you counting stars? 'Cause you packed your bags, had your heart set to roam. When you left for Georgia, say your friends didn't want you, but I swear I do. Say what we are, 'cause time's not a problem. Do you think we were moving too fast? I guess we weren't meant to lie. Still can't move on from that, and I don't have the words. So I'll keep counting stars inside of my room, inside of my room.
Once again, Chance Peña here in the Volume.com studio with a very exclusive acoustic version of In My Room.
It sounded great, man.
Thanks, man.
It did.
That's
I
great.
appreciate it.